What's up, everyone? Warlock here from the Center Beacon. Could you stand to lose a few pounds? Is your hair starting to thin? Maybe you have children, you're not sure they're all yours. Well, when you join 1000 Skulls, all those problems and more simply disappear. 1000skulls.com on the Android platform. We're here to help. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another beastly episode of the Center Beacon. I hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving holiday. It's obligatory that I say that. It's just kind of what we do. We're just trying to be nice. No, I really do. I hope you guys had like a nice holiday and everything. I had a nice one with my family. Hence this video being kind of late. Normally I like to post on the weekends. I'm not one of the do a video every 12 minutes type thing. I think it's kind of overkill. And honestly, I just, I don't know if there's enough content to really, kind of do something every day or so, or every couple of days. So normally I like to do once a week, and I'm running a little bit behind. I apologize, but it's due to the holidays. Not only did we have Thanksgiving here in America, not a holiday for everybody, obviously. So pretty much just if you're related to or descended from, I guess, pilgrims, you celebrate Thanksgiving. And so we celebrated that here, and the week leading up to Thanksgiving, like, everybody was sick. I know you guys saw in my last video, I had just recovered the ability to speak, especially without, like, hacking and coughing every 5 seconds. And so I wanted to get a video up this weekend, but we just, with the holidays and everything, didn't have time, so I apologize. So I'm putting this video up here now, and this is not my favorite kind of video to do. I try to look and see, I look at the analytics on Google, I try to look and see like what you guys are viewing, or what people actually care to watch, what's worth your time, because to me, your time is as valuable almost as my time. I think it's a precious commodity, so I try not to waste your guys' time with videos that are, they're redundant, they're covered on other channels, you can see it anywhere. I try to bring you guys stuff that is my unique perspective on the game, and I try to focus a little bit more on the social issues, meaning kind of more like how we interact as players and issues with the game and issues as it relates between players in the game. More so than like, oh, look, I scored 9 million damage. You know what I mean? We have those kind of videos. We have those kind of channels, and those are great for what they are, but I try to do something a little different. So you guys, you can flip channels on this game that's one of your favorites like it's my favorite. Just like you would, hey, you have access on your television to, 16 different sports networks, and you like to go to your favorite one, and they all kind of bring something a little bit different to the table. That's what I'm trying to do here, is be one of those channels, not necessarily like ESPN the Ocho, but more like an ESPN 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Trying to bring you that high level of quality content. The 2 or the 3. Maybe not 1. I don't know if I'm that good, but 2 or 3 certainly. So yeah, I'm pretty much over being sick, so my voice is back to normal or annoying, depending on who you are and your lack of manners. Referencing a comment, if you ever read the comments, which you shouldn't, I get lots of, sometimes, really pleasant things said to me. But, yeah, so I'm over being sick, so the voice should be relatively back to normal, love it or hate it. And I wanted to take this opportunity, this is a match, by the way, this is a clan battle video. This is not my favorite type of video to show you guys, but this was a really good match, really close match. And these guys were playing Exile. They're really good players, and I know when I see these guys, like, I'm in for it. So that's what's going on in the video here. Obviously, I'm not going to narrate everything that you're seeing because you guys are pretty intelligent and you can see what's going on here. You can see we're in a close match here, back and forth. But I just wanted to take a quick second to thank Pixonic. Not to sound like too much of a homer here, but I don't know if you guys have ever had any interactions with them above and beyond like the boilerplate, like, thank you for contacting War Robots support. It's and your issue is important to us, and they're going to play elevator music while you read their email or something. If you actually get to speak to any of them, they're actually pretty cool, and they've been really cool to me with this channel, and I believe they do the same thing for a lot of the other guys that are out there, and ladies, putting together channels that, basically promotes this game. It's free advertisement for them, so they've really been cool with me in taking advantage of this free advertisement. I scratch their back, they scratch mine, so to speak. And I really appreciate their support, and I've had contact with a couple of people over there, and they have been really, really cool, and I've not really experienced that from a developer previously. Of course, I've also not taken the time to develop, I should say devote an entire YouTube channel to like one game, but I mean, you know, when you've got one that's this good, I was really surprised and kind of heartened by, you know, how generous they've been and how giving with like, hey, like if you need something, you know, for your channel, let us know and we'll help you out. And then I was like, okay, could I have this and this? And they were like, sure. And I was like, whoa, that's really, really cool. So, I know the developers kind of take a lot of flack sometimes, and I think it's true of any game. I don't know, who's hated more, if it's a politician or a game developer. It's got to be a tight race, you know, in the minds of, say, constituents or, you know, gamers, game fans. But developers often, they kind of get, I don't want to say the short end of the stick, they kind of get beat over the head with the stick. It's like they're actually getting the long, barbed end of the stick a lot of times. And I just wanted to kind of point out where, like, these guys, they really do a good job of supporting the community. They really are trying to make the best game possible. No, I'm not being paid for this. But I've just been really impressed with their willingness to like listen to me, listen to others, and interact with the community and support those of us out there with these channels. It's just, I've just never seen anything like it before. So, I think they deserve a certain amount of credit for that, and obviously credit for, you know, making a great game that's obviously, you know, it's good enough for all of us to spend all this time on it. You know, we make these videos, you guys watch them, you know, so it's got to be pretty decent. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. Thank you to Pixonic. So kind of back on topic here, the clan battle videos. If you guys don't mind, I would appreciate if you would let me know, is this something you want to see? Personally, I'm not a huge fan of clan battle videos, especially if there isn't like narration or some sort of like something incredible happened. Now there are many exciting matches out there, but you know, it's not like, you know, football or soccer or something. It's not exactly something that I want to sit down and spend 12 minutes watching a video, you know, on XYZ versus ABC. But if you guys want to see that, let me know, and I will certainly make it happen. You know, my clan is a small one. We're not yet filled out. I won't bore you guys with all the details of you know, building a new clan from the ground up, you know, wah wah. But we are starting to pull pretty good teams here. Now, like I said, this is us versus Exile. I think this was 6-on-6. You can see a really tight match here. Beacon bar pretty even. You know, the beacons kept going back and forth. This was a hell of a fun match. And again, I don't know, guys. When I post these videos, if whatever the clan's name is, if they have 17 sub clans, I don't know. I will just post like whatever their name is and play the video if it was a good match. So in no way am I saying that like, hey, we beat the best clan, like, you know, or their best 6 guy, or what is it, their best, you know, their best team that they fielded. I have no idea. I just play the video if I think it's worth it. So this was a particularly good match. It kind of went right down to the end here, and then you can see kind of like suddenly we just started like botting out. We just started meching out. We kind of had it and been, you know, through most of our bots here. These guys did a really great job. Several of these guys, I see these guys all the time. And not only are they really good players, but they're really cool guys as well. And you can kind of see here, this guy, he's got like an interesting little setup. I've seen guys run this here and there, like on the Lancelot, but you throw the Ansel on there, of which I think there's only 7 guys that even maxed an Ansel for this game, like in the whole world. And it can be really kind of a neat setup, but you don't see it a lot. So it's kind of neat to see it on the Leo here. But anyways, as you can tell, we are going to lose this game. But I was kind of proud of my guys because they fought really hard. And like I said, Exile's no joke. I'm pretty sure they're top, I don't know, 50, top 25. You know, they're constantly one of those clans that are like, they're revolving in that like top, you know, tier of robots clans, and we gave them a hell of a run for their money here. But you know, they are really well organized. They know very, very well what they're doing, and they outplayed us here at the end. But it was a really fun match. So again, in the comments, let me know if you guys want to. This is kind of a, you know, I hate to say it, but it's kind of a filler video. I wanted to get something out there, something for you guys to watch if you're on the train or on the bus or something, and have, you know, 10 minutes to kill. I do have a video more my style coming up this week that's going to deal with some more important topics, so look for that soon. But let me know in the comments if this is something that you want to see more of, or you know what, feel free to not do these that often. So again, I appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, and I will see you next time at the Center Beacon.